Hello everyone, Clive here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are here at the Old Gallows place, and this is where we left off at, where we defeated the hag and then came back and talked with Mayrina and got caught up with her. We did get a pretty good amount of stuff from that last run, so we got some good gear that we will need for this episode. So what we want to do is, let's go ahead and work on a quest line. That quest line is going to require us to have Jaheira as a part of our group at some point. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to kick off this quest line without Jaheira. I'm pretty sure we can do this, at least the very beginning part of it, without her. But then we're going to need her when we do encounter the next part of it. And you'll see what I'm saying when we go into here. So let's go into this area. And we got a little save there. Got a little attack from the Elder Brain. And this is the counting house. So inside the counting house is going to be a pretty interesting quest.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, so we want to have Shadowheart lead, I think. Let's get a guidance on herself. And let's go talk to this guy here.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
Alright, so if you did not pass that insight check, the only way you can get in, besides picking somebody else to pass it, is by going through a whole process to become a new account member. And in order to become a new account member, you have to have at least 10,000 gold, I believe, and that'll get you a pass to go downstairs. Since we did pass the insight check, it does require us to pass 2 other checks. So the first one's going to be this one. You seem ill at ease. I'm a cleric and well used to hearing strangers' woes. Are you well?
Oh, fine. Fine. A rather large and heavily armed fellow has taken the head banker, Glitterbeard, below. He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head banker said he'd handle it, so it's fine. I'm sure we're just fine.
Let me help. I'll go and check on your head banker.
That would be most unusual, but then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Alright, so we got the temporary bank pass. I also believe that if you had talked with Nine Fingers while Jaheira was there, she was asking for Jaheira before. You talk with her, I think she does give some clues as to this particular quest as well, and what is going to occur during it. So we can do a couple things. We can go upstairs and dig through the head banker's stuff, but we're not going to do that because we don't have to.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Here it is.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Alright, let's go inside. And keep going here. So we go through this door. And then here we go. Alright, let's switch characters. Probably can start off with Karlach here.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
Here it is.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Alright, so if you're trying to get through this invisible, this could be a little scary going through this area because there's a ton of traps. So you have to very slowly go through this area. Yeah, everything's trapped over here. You have to slowly get through that area. But once you get past that area, you should be fine. So let's go to the vault down here and inside the door. Alright, so this is the vault area. You do get a ton of experience by doing this quest. We can look at the visitor logs. There's some information there. I don't think there's anything else. There's some stuff, some lore stuff in here. And this way, there are some interesting vaults in here. You can spend quite a bit of time in here and going through all this stuff. There is stuff you can steal. If you're like into that sort of thing, you can come through here and attempt to steal stuff. So once we get to this point right here, there are two ways you can do this. You can try to like do this the legit way and go up to the Vault Master office. Should have information about this. If you read this plaque, it'll tell you.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
Yeah, so we have that, and the other thing we could do is we come over here and read this note. This is a cleaning staff note. Right, and this says, do not use water to clean the floors. And then if we want to do this the brute force way, we can come over here and try to get the whichever one will pass. So there we go. So we got one. We know this one's passing. So we can do that and just keep going through them all and so far and so forth. Or we can do this where we can go through and get some water. So we have 3 waters. And we can take the water and we can throw it. Let's throw this on these. I don't know how many you actually need to throw. I think it's just enough to cover like the majority of these, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you only need one. I'm just gonna throw all 3 of these. So now we need to take electric spell. I don't have any spells. Let's see if I have any lightning whatevers. What do we have? We have some lightning arrows. That works too. So let's use our lightning arrow. Let's see. Lightning arrow. Or arrow of lightning. Alright, so this will short circuit the door, and this will open the door. So we see that it kind of hit enough of these switches. I don't know what the requirement is for that, but I do know that it's you just need at least one on there. There we go. Let's go to the door. This is the way down. There will be another save.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsc hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Minsc. Then the great hero is here.
Let's do nothing.
Enough play, Stone Lord. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Alright, so we did see that Minsc is here, and they call him the Stone Lord. So that is the Stone Lord. That's who the Stone Lord is. And the trap that they set was done by Nine Fingers. If we had Jaheira with us, it wouldn't matter that much. She would just say she knows who that is, and then there'd be some banter, and then that would be it. He would still leave. It wouldn't change anything in that situation. These guys do have stuns, and they do have different ways to kind of keep your characters from attacking them. Like they'll go invisible and stuff like that. These guys you can't attack because they have Sanctuary on them, but we can at least attack these guys. So try to deal with them in whatever order you see fit. Alright, I think that's all of them. So we did take them out. So what we need to do now is go into... Actually talk to this guy. Let's talk to Glitterbeard.
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you?
Just tell me what happened.
Our cunning trap just got flipped arseways up is what? Nine Fingers wants the Stone Lord dead. With what he cleared from our vaults, he's got enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
Alright. Why the elaborate trap?
You saw what he did to that mimic, eh? Would you take him head on if you thought you could just play along instead? Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
I just need to find Minsc. I care nothing for the coin.
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Alright, so we need to go and find out where he is. We can do that by going into here.
These footprints started in the sewers.
Okay, so we know that they came from the sewers. And then you have to look at these bodies. Some of these people have information on them. Yeah, I think there's a note on somebody. Here it is. Let's read this note. And this should update our quest. Maybe a different note somewhere. Might be one of these other guys that are up here. Nothing here. What about this guy? There goes another note. Alright, so that's the other update that we needed. So with that, we should have everything that we need in order to go get Jaheira and continue on with the quests, because the next part we do need Jaheira for. We also need to level up, so we can do that as well. And yeah, I think this is our last level, so I'm gonna do the level up and go get Jaheira. I'm gonna try to get her some gear just to make her a bit less squishier than she actually is now, because she has nothing on right now. Just basic stuff. So we'll do that, and then we'll head back up to the surface. And we'll probably head up to the Baldur's Gate waypoint. Alright, we're all leveled up, and we did pick up Jaheira. So if we look at her stuff, she has... she's just a full druid. And she does have wild shape. And she does have wild shape owlbear, which is probably the best one that you're going to get. It gets 65 hit points for every 2 levels of druid, so she's level 12. So she is going to be something to reckon with. Also gave her that duelist sword because she does get this pretty cool ability that she can use with a bonus action, which is kind of nice. Probably give that to Asterion as well whenever we move over to him. So it's a couple things we can do with Jaheira. One, we can go into this house right here. This is actually Jaheira's family. So let's go talk with them. It's nothing really important, it's just a little fun thing that you can do.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
Alright, so let's go talk to them.
Everyone, she's back!
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Yeah, let's just stay out of it.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained? In all this time she's been away? 7.
And what did she say?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy fight.
So fight. That's what all you heroes and harpers are for, isn't it?
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old after all.
So old!
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Alright, that's the interaction we have. Perception check.
That's curious.
Yeah, loose planks. Unsent sending. Let's read this. Alright, so that's a hidden notebook from probably her daughter, Ryan, and she definitely did not want to be alone with the kids. It's understandable. She wanted her parents back. So let's have everybody come out here. And now we're going to go and chase down the Stone Lord. And if you look at our map, you kind of can cheat a little and it tells you where to go. If you hover over these little icons, it tells you that this is where we search for Minsc. And this is also where we can search the sewers for the stolen gold. So there's 2 entrances on the surface here. There's more in the buildings, but the 2 on the surface are here. And there's one over here by the gates, by the Basilisk Gate. It's right around here. It's not showing up for some reason, but there's another one there. I think you uncover this one whenever you talk with Nine Fingers. She'll tell you that this one exists. But this one also exists, so we can go to this one. It's actually closer to us right now. And it actually is closer to where we have to go. So we need to go to around the corner here. And here's the manhole. So let's go down here. Let's turn into the sewers.
Let's see.
Alright. So we have to do a couple things. This is the guild hall right here. This is a little harder to get through with someone that doesn't have fly. But we definitely could get through this. So we need to go up this way. If you look at the map, we don't see that icon, but we need to go this way. And we can kind of get around this guy. He's going to prompt us to talk to us. I think we can get around him.
What's this?
Oh, nope, there he goes.
Another absolutist. Come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Saren's funeral pyre.
You have it wrong. I'm not with the Absolute.
Ha! I believe you may believe that. The Absolute takes people, twists them. Saren, Bereki, and I, we were the 3 finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Saren's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Saren turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Saren's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire.
Alright, so we just pass a check so we can get through this without fighting him. You need witnesses. I'm a witness. Just here to pay my respects. Let's get a bonus.
Good. That is good. She deserves more than me. Pay your respects as you pass, then. And do not come back. This is Saren's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Alright, so we can go this way. Wait, who is that? That's a cultist. You can loot these cultist bodies. Yeah, you get some stuff from them. So we need to go up north. Or west and then north. I believe it is over here. There's going to be a sewer line. And they are at... Let's see. There's a sewer line. This way. Yeah. And there's going to be a group of people here. So we need to sneak through this little area. Or I guess just kill them, really.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Alright, we broke, or we got a better initiative at least. She's last on the list. Really just want to kill them in whatever order. This person I think is ranged, so we're going to take the ranged one out first, and then we can get everyone else. I think they have that, yeah, unstoppable, so we have to run through that shield, then we can hit them. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We just need to get a little bit of health back. And that should be it. Alright, so that's the first fight. We'll come back and loot these bodies later. Kind of want to get through this. Just a little bit more things we gotta do. Alright, so this is interesting. We have these things back here. We want to separate everybody. You only need 2 people, really. And how this works, we can read the note. Let's just read the note real quick and then I'll explain how this works. It just says that the sluice gate gets stuck and then we have to use to get into the cistern, we need to open it up. And so there's different things. There's a water level pump, a heat level, and we need to get the optimal level at the same time in order to do that. You can bypass that if you are able to pass a strength check. So we probably can just, what do we have on us? We already have Elixir of Heals Giant Strength. Let's try to open this up. Oh, we got it. That was easy. Okay, so if you didn't get that, what you need to do is you need to open up the water level first. Then wait a few seconds. And then go to the temperature valve and then open up that one. And then both of these will start ticking up at different times. The temperature one is faster to tick up than the water one. And so it may take a little bit of time to get the timing correct, but this one will tick over. Yeah, so then that wasn't the correct timing, so they both failed and they reset. But just know that there is a specific time interval that you need to turn the water one on first, then wait a certain amount of time, and then turn over the temperature one. And once they both get in the middle, you have to go back to that sluice gate and turn that to open the door. Okay, so what we need to do now is go down here, and we're going to encounter the Stone Lord. I want to watch this stuff here. It's caustic brine. It's not very good. Alright, so we want to do this in order. Let's put... Don't mind if I do. We need to put Karlach first. Actually, I need to go first, then Karlach. So we need to be very slowly go through here. Alright, so we need to make sure that we go through here. Let's see, everybody's stealth. As soon as you get through these caustic brines, it does cause you to pop out of stealth.
Soldier.
Make sure everybody's stealth. We want to go through, make sure that everybody is in the right order. This looks like the right order that we normally fight in. Let's get everybody up here. Okay, let's make sure that Karlach is up here. We'll have to like separate and then go in. This should be the order. Let's try to inch our way closer. As long as we don't go through the door, we should be fine. But we want to get everybody to the point where they can actually run out and attack and not be stuck behind anything. Let's get Karlach to go out first.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the guild hall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsc has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the guild hall.
Alright. So we have to take her out. She's running. She has all the coin. So if we want to complete that quest, we need to get her first. And we should be able to just run out of here. And above us is a pathway we can get up to. So let's try to get her probably do spiked growth. It does cause movement to be halved. So let's do that on all these people. Alright, so now they're going to be very slow, so we should be able to get them. Let's focus her. Actually, we know what we could do. We can knock this guy out first. Then we can go back and focus her down. Oh wait, Will's not in, okay, let's get Will up here. See if we can fly up here with Will. Okay, Will is pretty far back. This guy... Oh, he's last, so he should be fine. Will's before him. So we don't have to worry about him. We can actually just focus down on Roa. So yeah, once we get Roa down, then we can focus on ranged, all the ranged people, and then you kind of want to save Jaheira for last. The fake Jaheira, not the real Jaheira. If you kill Jaheira, Minsc gets enraged, and you definitely want to save Minsc for last. If we kill him, Jaheira's not going to like that, so we want to turn on our attacks to knock him out. So we want to do non-lethal attacks. In order to do that, we need to save him for last, though. Alright, once everybody's gone and all you have left is Minsc, make sure you have your non-lethal attacks on. And we're gonna knock him out. So we're gonna be careful not to kill him, so no bleeds. No ranged. We should be able to just pummel, yeah. Alright. And we probably don't want to do anything with him. I don't think we can do non-lethal attacks with Eldritch Blasts. So let's skip that. And what we're gonna let Jaheira fight him. Okay, so he's knocked out.
Against
Nice.
the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Lilith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him.
There is a sense, because you can sense into his brain. The Emperor can also see his brain, and his brain is chaos because he's a chaotic character. So it's going to be a little bit of a back and forth. You definitely don't want to kill him, because if you kill him, Jaheira will not like that and she's going to leave. So either you extend your protection, or Jaheira's going to leave, so that's your choice really. So extend the protection to him.
Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
He's Jaheira's friend, do it.
No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life.
I don't think you want to find out.
Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images splash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the Dead Three.
You saved Minsc. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why?
There's a fight coming, and I want every sworded arm I can get.
Then you have two, and as many more as I can rip from enemy shoulders. But I have more than Minsc alone to offer. He is... Where is he?
Alright, so that is pretty much all of Jaheira's questline. Once you save Minsc, it is the point where she is kind of done. We can talk with Karlach. She's going to comment about the whole situation, which is not important right now. So let's get her out of her form. Alright, so she doesn't have anything to say. Yeah, so we could now use Minsc in our party, which we probably won't do that, only because I liked having this group that we have. I mean, we'll replace Jaheira again with Shadowheart. But yeah, so that's going to be the full questline for Jaheira. It's really not very long, but we did also gain a companion and someone that can fight with us in the end. One more thing we do want to do is we want to grab this person here and get the loot from her. I don't know why she's in the air like that, but we'll have to hopefully be able to get to her. Okay, good. So we want the coin, the stolen coin, and we need to get all the stuff. I'm going to go ahead and loot everything else. That just completes the quest, which we can go turn in. but that'll have to wait till the next episode. So that's going to be it for this episode. We did free the Stone Lord from the Absolute. We recruited Minsc in that process. We also got the coin for Glitterbeard, who's going to be very appreciative. And we did finish all of Jaheira's questline. All that in a single episode. So I thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.